Early credit cards in the U.S., of which Bank AmeriCard was the most prominent example, were mass-produced and mass-mailed unsolicited to bank customers who were thought to be good credit risks. According to Time, cards were mailed off to unemployable people, drunks, narcotics addicts, and to compulsive debtors, a process President Johnson's special assistant Betty Furness found very like giving sugar to diabetics. These mass mailings were known as drops in banking terminology and were outlawed in 1970 due to the financial chaos they caused. However, by the time the law came into effect, approximately 100 million credit cards had been dropped into the U.S. population. After 1970, only credit card applications could be sent unsolicited in mass mailings. This system was computerized in 1973 under the leadership of D. Hock, the first CEO of Visa, allowing reduced transaction time. However, until always connected payment terminals became ubiquitous at the beginning of the 21st century, it was common for a merchant to accept a charge, especially below a threshold value or from a known and trusted customer, without verifying it by phone. Books with lists of stolen card numbers were distributed to merchants who were supposed in any case to check cards against the list before accepting them, as well as verifying the signature on the charge slip against that on the card. Merchants who failed to take the time to follow the proper verification procedures were liable for fraudulent charges, but because of the cumbersome nature of the procedures, merchants would often simply skip some or all of them and assume the risk for smaller transactions. The fractured nature of the U.S. banking system under the Glass-Steagall Act meant that credit cards became an effective way for those who were traveling around the country to move their credit to places where they could not directly use their banking facilities. There are now countless variations on the basic concept of revolving credit for individuals, including organization-branded credit cards, corporate user